Why, hello there, fellow Star Wars Battlefront fans. Hope you're all doing well. And as you know, the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection was announced yesterday to the surprise of all of us. Did anyone ever expect this to be announced? I didn't. But regardless, we are all super excited for the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Of course, you see the trailer right here. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about some questions you all have about the Classic Collection. I'm going to be reacting to many of your comments throughout the interwebs and just discussing this glorious new Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection that is almost upon us, because this is releasing on March 14th, so it's very, very close. And it's releasing, of course, on all of the platforms, including PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch. And it's going to have full online multiplayer for every platform as well. So just in case you did miss the news yesterday, I just wanted to fill you in with all of those details. But I'm going to be jumping into many of your questions in this video right now, and of course reacting to many of your comments. So first of all, I'm going to jump over to this post, which was a reply on Twitter, and this was Dark2 Vader who replied to me on Twitter, and they said apparently the game will have support with mod.io, so the legacy mod Star Wars Battlefront 3 port for Star Wars Battlefront 2 might be available for all platforms. Now, of course, this is a big might, so this is a big maybe right here. But they have a pretty good argument here about mod support potentially coming to this new Star Wars Battlefront collection. So they go on to say, I saw several people talking about that on the Steam discussion page. Apparently, it is described on the Aspire EULA page, which is the end user license agreement page. And they posted this right here, a screenshot of the section that they're referring to from that end user license agreement. And yes, I did confirm that this is indeed in that part of the EULA. And it says, for some games which are part of the service, Aspire Media uses mod.io to manage all mods for that game. In order to access or make available any mods, you must sign up for a mod.io account. Your mod.io account and your use of the mod.io service are conditions upon your consent to and compliance with the terms of mod.io's end user license agreement and privacy policy, blah, blah, blah. So it goes on there. I'm not going to read that whole thing, but again, Dark2 Vader really points out something very interesting here about the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collections EULA, mentioning modding in there. So what do you think? Do you think this means that we could see official modding support for this brand new Battlefront collection? Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, this is a big maybe, but it's interesting that it's mentioned in that EULA for sure. Now, we're also going to take a look at this question that was posted on Reddit by Shearing, who said, so is this both of the original games combined together into one game with all the maps and heroes etc. under one big game? So from what I understand, since they're calling it a collection, it's going to be two independent games, Star Wars Battlefront 1 and then Star Wars Battlefront 2, with each of these games having their own online service. So both games will have full online multiplayer support for all platforms, and I'm guessing you'll be able to just jump in between the games hopefully easily. I'm not sure if they're going to have some type of menu in the games that will allow you to jump in between, Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 easily. That has yet to be seen, but I'm really hoping that's the case. Now, we also have this question from Marvin227, and they said, will there be a physical release that's a deciding factor for which platform I get it on? And James responded and said, it's an Aspire port, so it will at some point down the road. They always team up with Limited Run for physical releases on PlayStation and Switch. So James, brings up a very good point there that in the past, Aspyr has usually, partnered with Limited Run to offer a physical edition of the game. And yes, if they do the same for Battlefront, I'll definitely be getting a physical edition of this and framing it on the wall for sure. So let me know if you're going to be doing the same thing in the comments down below. I know many of you would love to get your hands on the physical edition of this game. Now, this is also another huge question that I've seen popping up all over the place. And this was asked by Enigma99. They said, any word on if you can play Galactic Conquest online with a friend? And I'm dying to know the answer to this question as well. We don't have any confirmation from Aspyr if you'll be able to play Galactic Conquest online together. We do know that all of the other modes like Conquest mode and so on and so forth will be playable online in multiplayer, but will we be able to experience Galactic Conquest online as a community in a multiplayer mode? I really hope so. I don't know if that's going to be the case in the collection at the beginning, but regardless, that would be freaking awesome to see. So sound off in the comments if you want to see that. Now, this was posted by Nick49721, who said, I can't believe this is happening. I never got to experience the multiplayer for these games. Only ever played with bots on my PlayStation 2. And I'm the same way. I played this on the Xbox. I didn't really play multiplayer in the original Star Wars Battlefronts. I usually just played instant action. I don't think I really had the ability to play online when these games originally released. So for me to be able to see official online multiplayer support from Aspyr and from Lucasfilm Games is absolutely massive news, and I cannot wait for this. So again, super excited for that. Now, what's also interesting, this was posted by Disbelief. They said, what the F? I've never played the originals, but I need this. Oh my God. And, if you think about it, there's so many people that have not gotten to experience the original games. And it's the younger crowd, of course, who've never even played this. I cannot wait for the younger crowd to actually experience this for the first time and hear what they have to say about it as well. So that's going to be very exciting indeed. Now, there's also another question that's been going around. This was posted by EMADC. They said, any word on if the Steam release will have controller support? And I headed over to the Steam page and I saw that it said, yes, full controller support. So my Xbox controller will be fully supported by this game on Steam, which is good news, of course. Now, this was posted by Delta Rep 101. They said, this is massive. Imagine they keep updating this game and add new heroes and planets. I know this is a long shot, but it would be fantastic to keep us alive and happy. Also, hopefully, they have reworked some things for the modern audience, like certain gameplay things, polish the UI, maybe the menu. This is a very interesting point. Will we see additional DLC for this game? What do you all think? I don't know if that's going to actually happen. I do hope that we do see some things more polished, of course, like they mentioned, like with some gameplay things, polished with the UI. But, it would be awesome, of course, to see updates and DLC for this game, of course. I'm not hating on that or anything, but I doubt they're going to do that. I think they're going to probably most likely keep this original, as it is, and then let people enjoy it. And then if that demand is there, that people want DLC and stuff like that, that would be cool to see. But my guess, this is just my guess, is that if the demand is there and people are demanding DLC, they want to see new heroes, from the Ahsoka series or the Bad Batch or, the upcoming Acolyte series and stuff like that, my guess is that they will begin working on a brand new next-gen Star Wars Battlefront 3. Now, I don't want to overhype that or anything, but I think that's what would happen instead of them adding any additional content to the Battlefront collection. That's just my take on it. Now, let's also talk about this as well. This was posted on Reddit. They said, since we are getting the collection in just a few weeks, we may see the PSP exclusive Battlefronts coming to PlayStation. Now, this is complete speculation, of course, but it would be awesome to see the PSP version available as well down the road with full-blown multiplayer support. I don't think anyone would complain about that. But that's going to do it for the video. Tons of excitement for us Star Wars Battlefront fans. I can feel it from you all from yesterday's video. And again, I want to send a huge thank you and shout out to all of you for sticking here with me, at this community here at the headquarters. It's been a long road with Star Wars Battlefront, and it's good to be back once again talking about Star Wars Battlefront with you all. I honestly cannot believe it. I did not expect any announcement in February. It was a complete surprise. So again, super exciting to be talking with you all and seeing all of your comments out here. And I will see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone, and may the Force be with you always.